Michele Vallieri and Sara Paganini. The Italians, they've competed at a World Games before and they won it. And representing Germany, Julia Paskovic and Jonas Kobayashi's. Their first time together, the German duo. Oh, and don't they look nervous. Just so you know what's going on in this one, the referee will give them a chance to do pre-arranged self-defense routines that he calls out randomly. So a great element of choreography. So one attack, one counter. What they're looking for, precision, speed, and a little bit of theatre as well. So essentially the judges start with 10 points, and any mistakes, anything that doesn't look right, anything that's badly executed, will be little deductions. But as you can tell by the crowd's reaction, those 3 randomly drawn efforts. Well, let's see what the judges have got to say. 8, 8, and 9. Well, 8.5, I should say. I wouldn't want to cheat them out of a half if they can do as dangerous as that. Yeah, there we go. It was 8, 8, 9, 8.5, and 8. And I hope someone is good at mathematics somewhere can add that up. But will it add up to a gold? Time for Team Germany to do the same thing. Well, a huge throw over the shoulder. You wouldn't want to mess around with Julia Paskovic. And that artistic and theatrical style, well, it belies the self-defense applications that are so important, especially in jiu-jitsu. Well, they bow to the judges' deferment. Well, slightly lower. I would have agreed with that. A couple of loose punches and maybe a little bit too much speed and not enough care taken. So the Italians, understandably, in prime position. So there's now 2 personally pre-arranged routines. Now, don't adjust your screens. This is actually happening. Big throw over the shoulder. Well, if only it was that easy in real life. But here in this dramatised version of jiu-jitsu, a little wrist lock to finish. Well, that was the 2 bonus ball, if you like. Well, will that add up to enough on the board? The Germans complete their efforts. The Italians, because they were ahead at the start of the 3 compulsory elements, they get to go second. Well, that was crisp, as you like. Not sure that one landed too well. Looked like a bit of a sore neck there for Michele Vallieri. Well, it's much like a good night out. You've got to know when to fall at the end of it. But will they be rewarded with top scores? Yep, better work across the board there. 8.5s unanimously. And now the freestyle element. Their own choreographed routines. Hook kick round the corner there. Nice touch. Well, it's kind of pantomime mixed with punching. But these athletes meaning business here in the mixed duo. What's the results for the Italians? Yep, 8.5s largely. One little sneaky 8 on the way in there. And And I hope you've got your calculators out at home. I think a bonus point for that shout there. Well, it's hard work to get these choreographed properly. A lot of practice, a lot of extra training. Wonder how many times they've got it wrong. Went home with a sore nose or a sore eye. More important, are they going to go home with gold or silver? And there's a nice view for you. The judges, what do they say? Oh, a 7.5. Cruel stuff there from the man second to the left. I think they should use him as the next demo dummy for the duo. I think someone's kicked the cameraman on the way past as well. And now, if it wasn't surreal enough, let's get the knives out. Katana time. Of course, they're not real knives. That really would be crazy. Well, just from my vantage point in the commentary box, there's two young children and they are absolutely engrossed in this. And that's one of the great things about the demonstrations, is it brings in the youngsters. That motion picture style. A Karate Kid meets Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, and the judges are not kidding around. I thought that deserved a little bit more. I was entertained. But as anyone that's ever been involved in sport knows, it's very hard to please a referee. Michele, Vallieri and Sara Paganini were the favourites coming into this. As I mentioned, world champions. They've won the World Games before. Are they going to do it again here in the mixed duo? No more cutting remarks from me, especially when there's a knife on the mat. Well, that's been changed for the stick. Elbow to the face there. I think that one strayed a bit above the shoulder. Difficult times now to decide who's the best duo. Well, it is the dynamic duo of Italy. Well, the thing that I'm most impressed with is that Michele Vallieri can not only do all of those great kicks and punches, she could add up all of those scores at the same time. Sara Paganini, her teammate, well, I think he was a little bit slower in the uptake, maybe one too many stray punches in the face. But the Italians, all the years of training and practice, and I do mean years, pays off in the end there. Well, the dynamic duo take the gold. Well, it's actually very pleasant. There was no bloodshed, there was no pain, no joint locks. Just a demonstration of what could be done. Well, the sport within the sport. And I'll let you enjoy the highlights of the mixed duo here.